Hello, hello, hello. Okay, I am getting everything set up here. Hi, photo cookout. How are you? Hello. Ooh, gotta fix the hair a little bit. I literally just got on, so my hair is a little wild right now, but that's okay. I'll let some people join. Okay, and I'm gonna try to do something at another level today. I am going to try to also do my Facebook page in the background as well, so we'll see how that goes. So, but of course I'm here on IG, so I'll be looking into this direction. Okay. How is everyone doing today? How has your day been? I don't want to assume anything, so you tell me how it's been for you. Okay. So, I'm still getting used to this new version of Facebook as well. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. So, welcome to the party if you're just coming on. Today is what I'm calling day 4 of the countdown to my website relaunch. I am really excited about releasing my new website, and as I mentioned yesterday on the live stream, that I have been working on this website since the beginning of 2020, and my website has been around since 2014. That's when I officially launched my photography website as an outlet for me to share my experiences about life and God's creations around me and what I was photographing. And also it was an outlet for me to express my thoughts and share that with the world through my lens's perspective. So I've gone through several iterations to where I am at this point in the current state of my website right now. And I have been making changes throughout the last few months to hold on, I'm sorry, I'm a little off right now, but I've made changes throughout the last few months to bring it up to where it is now, just like taking on different elements of design that I really like, or that I have admired or gotten inspiration from other websites of things that really resonate with me and speak out to me. So here we are today. Quick fact as why I'm doing this. The editor that I use for my website, the website host, I was operating, and still am to this day, operating off of an old editor, an outdated editor, I should say. So, as of last year, they converted to a new editor. So, I'm in a position where my existing website still works, but I won't be able to maximize a lot of the newer features that are on the more updated version of their editor. So I began the process of converting over my existing website to a new version of the website which I will end up officially converting by the end of this 5-day countdown to website release. So I just want to say thank you in advance for being here and joining me in the journey to releasing the new version of my website, and enjoy the ride. So give me one quick second. I'm just gonna get this thing set up here on Facebook. Thank you everyone who has joined so far. Thank you. Let me see. Oh, okay, I gotta get this thing together. We don't want to have any issues. Okay. So I am here. So okay, so then I say connect. Okay, microphone. This is something new. Let me see for a second. Okay. Okay. So I think I got it together. Oh, I'm covering the camera. Hello. Okay. So I got it set up. If you happen to be following me on Facebook as well, I'm currently streaming live on Facebook as well. So feel free to, well, for those of you who are not currently following my photography page on Facebook, I also have that available. So you can follow me on Instagram as well as on my Facebook page, which is Imprints by Melissa J Photography on Facebook page. Go like it. And I also share images, videos, interact with my community there as well. So join the family. Okay, so let's get to this, day 4 of the countdown to my website release. So today I wanted to talk about or share with you some books that I have recently purchased or have in my library that I am beginning to read or will be reading within the next few months. So I guess I will start with, pull up my list and my stack of books, which are right next to me. So the first one that I read is the Bible, the Holy Bible. So in my walk as a Christian, the Word of God is very important, and I will be honest that sometimes I don't always read my Bible every single day, but that is something that I am always working on, of making sure that I am hearing God's Word directly through the Bible every single day, as well as, praying and confessing whatever is on my heart to God, and that can be through, verbally praying or through journaling, writing down my thoughts in a journal. And so have a physical Bible here, which I bring with me when I go to the physical building, the church. At my church we call them encounters because we're encountering God. So I will bring this with me along with a notebook, which I have right behind me, and I always have some type of writing device. But when I'm not using the physical book, I utilize my phone. So I have a Bible app on my phone. It's called YouVersion Bible app, and they have really great devotionals that I will save. I have probably over 150 plans saved on my phone right now. I've gotten through a few of them this year so far, and they range from your 365 days worth of daily devotionals to a 3-day plan, to a 5-day plan, a 7-day plan. It's really what you are most comfortable with and what you think you can keep up with. And even if you can't keep up with, I think the important element is that you're reading your devotionals or doing your devotionals and getting in a habit of doing it. So I'm gonna take a moment just to say hi to my friends on Facebook. Hi Sean, hi Miss Anita, how are you all? And let me know if you all can hear me, because I have a slightly different setup here than on Instagram Live as well. So yes, so I really enjoy the devotionals on my phone, because you can set up reminders and of times that you're going to read your devotional, and also they have features such as you can highlight the scriptures, you can put in your prayer requests. That's a new component that they recently added, especially with COVID-19. Definitely the whole world needs healing right now, so prayer is also important with reading the word. And another cool feature that I really like is you can use their images, which have scriptures on them, but you can also make your own. So sometimes I will create my own, design my own little, I'll design my own scripture picture or image, and I will share it on my personal page, my personal pages, as inspiration and encouragement to everyone. So I really like that. And I just want to share 2 of the recent plans that I am reading right now. And they are, give me one moment. So one plan that I recently just finished, it was called Single and Ready to Mingle. And it was a really great devotional. And then there were so many great nuggets in there. And then one series that I am continuing to read is called The Life of Jesus. And this devotional is, I think it's 7 days at a time for each part of the series. And it is all coming from the book of John. So it is the gospel of Jesus Christ according to John. But the cool thing about this devotional is that they have the opening text, like the devotional of what the writer wants to share with you, but then it not only does it reflect back to the word, but it provides a video scene of what that passage was like. So I'm a very visual person. I'm a visual learner, as well as, auditory as well. And it really helps me grasp what was going on when I'm able to see a video recreation of what that time period was like, or what that particular moment in time of the interactions with Jesus, what that was like. Is just, it's informative, but it's also entertaining, and it helps me connect the dots between what I just read, the scripture that I just read. And for Miss Anita, who was asking on Facebook, what is the name of the devotion? So the name of that particular devotion is called The Life of Jesus on the YouVersion Bible app. Really great series. And I finished one set of the series, and now I'm on the second part of a series of it's like broken up into 10 different parts of the series. So it's kind of hard to explain. I had to go through and search and save each of the 10 parts of it to my plans that I want to read. Yes, it's The Life of Jesus. Yes. So I had to save each and every one of them, because once I started getting into the devotional, I was like, oh my gosh, this is really good. This is crazy. All this happened back then. Man, Jesus had to go through all of that. Oh my gosh, they don't like him. Like, wow. But whoa. It's like a movie. And then you see the visual representation of what is happening. And it's just like, this is really real. Like, this is really real. So, those are the two that, and let me make sure. I could probably pull it up from my phone so you can see what it looks like. Okay. So I kind of had it backed up. There are 7 different, the series is called The Life of Jesus, and there are 10 complete different parts of the series. So, and you can see on my phone, The Life of Jesus, and I'll share it here as well. The Life of Jesus. And I am currently on part 7 of 10 of the series. So I'm on part 7 of 10. And as you can see, I started part 1 and then I kept going. I'm like, oh my gosh, I want to keep reading. So I haven't gotten to the part where Jesus was crucified, but I am very close to that point. So definitely you have to read for yourself. Stay in the loop. So yeah, those are the devotionals that I read from the Bible. And I will continue on with sharing other books that I have either recently purchased or I've had them, but I've been reading them little by little. So the next book that I want to share, and I'm gonna stack them on the floor. I don't want to just throw them anywhere. So the next book that I recently purchased that was highly recommended is called The Power of Focus. And let me make sure that everyone can see me here. The Power of Focus, and I'll read the subtitle, How to Hit Your Business, Personal, and Financial Targets with Confidence and Certainty. And it's by Jack Canfield, Mark Victor Hansen, and Les Hewitt. So I have not started reading this yet, but it's a highly recommended book that a lot of my entrepreneur friends, my photographer friends, my branding and marketing friends have recommended as a great tool for really honing in on your focus so that you can hit your business and personal and financial goals. So that's what I'm all about in this stage of my life, is becoming financially free, becoming debt free, getting rid of all of my debt, whether it's school, credit cards, car, house debt, all of that. Like, I want to be debt free. So that will enable me to continue. That will enable me to add to my legacy and be set up, be financially secure and stable. So that's another area of my life that I'm really trusting God to help me with, but I also understand that I have to do my part. Okay, so another book that is highly recommended, it's called .com Secrets by Russell Brunson, and the subtitle is The Underground Playbook for Growing Your Company Online. So as a photographer, majority of my work is digital and online. So Russell Brunson created this playbook as a way to get business people who are running their businesses online to understand how online businesses work and how you can leverage that knowledge and that understanding of online businesses to produce for yourself a profitable business. And so I am a businesswoman, so I want to run a profitable business. And also a major underlying line or underlying idea from what I've read so far is, in order to get to that state of running your profitable business, you have to understand what it is that you're doing and who you're serving and why you're serving. How are you going to help them? It's all about service at the end of the day, rather than, what am I going to get out of it? It's about service at the end of the day. And I am a servant, so I want to do both. I want to serve the people as well as make some money and be profitable. So yeah, that's another book. And hello, how are you? I'm saying hi to all the friends online. The next book, very, very, very juicy. This one is a recent book that I learned about, and many of you may know about this, but the next book is called Relationship Goals by Pastor Michael Todd. You can see, and I'll read the tagline. It's called Relationship Goals: How to Win at Dating, Marriage, and Sex. And so, hey girl. So, Pastor Todd, he's awesome. I've listened to when I was heavy on YouTube series or recommendations popping up on your screen, I discovered his series. I forget what was it called. What was the first one that I started listening to? Oh, I'll have to get back to you on that one. But I remember I started listening to his series and I was like, oh my gosh, this is good. And it's not just because it sounded good, but what he was speaking and sharing was truth. And it's really cool that he speaks to a wide audience, but as a millennial person, I could relate to the things that he was sharing. And so he recently came out with this book, which is founded in his experience as a believer and his relationship with his wife. And I'm already like halfway through it. Yeah, I'm like right here. And hey, I'm using my my Give Face instructions as a book holder or a bookmarker right now. Shout out to Sarita C Fashion. She produces Give Face masks. You should definitely check them out on Etsy. They're awesome. Actually, I have mine right here behind me. Her Give Face masks are like great. So yeah, I'm already like halfway through the book, and definitely will pass it through my household. And then the next book, which is another highly recommended business resource. How are you? Hope you're doing well. Another great resource is called Profit First. So, as the title says, it's focused on making sure that not only are you running a profitable business, but that you are walking away with profit. And I feel like this will be a foundational book for me to just understand how to make sure all areas are covered, financially in making the money, but also, like investing and making sure I'm putting money aside for savings and taxes, and I'm also making enough to pay all my bills. And hey, Yasmin, how are you? Yep. So that's another book. Oh, and I should say for this one, I have not read the book yet. I haven't started reading it, so this is on my list of books to read. Okay, the next two books that I have are books that I actually picked up from the library that I started reading, but put down, and then started reading again and put down. And with getting books from the library, I'm pretty sure things are going to be different this time around as it relates to borrowing stuff because of, coronavirus. I held on to these because the library was closed during quarantine. So they said just disregard all of the reminders that your book is due. So that gave me a little bit more time to read these books, but to be honest, I have not picked them up since quarantine. So I need to hurry up and read them before everything opens back up again, like the library, because the due dates, they come up really fast, faster than I can actually get through the books. So hopefully the more that I read, the faster I'll be able to read and digest things. But things are busy nowadays. So you saw a glimpse of it. But this is Tyler Perry's book, Higher is Waiting. I started reading it, but I have not finished it yet. So this is another book that I borrowed from the library. And then this is a book focused on branding, and it's called Branding Yourself: How to Use Social Media to Invent or Reinvent Yourself. So I've flipped through the pages, but I haven't read it from start to finish. But I think this is a really great resource that I'm considering investing in to purchase for my own collection, because I could always use more information of how to better brand myself and speak to my audience and reach them in a way that that is effective. So, Branding Yourself by Eric Deckers and Kyle Lacey. Okay, so there is one more book that I want to share with you all, and it is a beautiful book, a very beautiful book. Bye! So it is a very beautiful book. This book, I'm a part of several communities on Facebook within my photography community, a community of creatives, and different groups that I'm a part of. And I learned about this particular book through a photography education community that I'm a part of. Someone had posted the link saying, hey, this foundation is discounting majority of their books. Oh, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you coming by. Stay safe out there. So what the person said, hey, this particular foundation, they are discounting books for 50% off, 25% off, and it's a really good rate to get this particular book. So I clicked on the link and I'm like, oh my goodness. Thank God I have, the funds in my business account right now. Like, I think this would be an awesome book that I can use for inspiration, as well as ideas for possible shoots that I can do, or even just for practicing at home. So I went on and decided to invest in the book. I got it for 50% off, and it is a beautiful book. And I went through a few of the pages already, but I have not gone through the entire book. Like, there is a lot of great material in this book. So I will show you the book right now. This is the book. It is called The New Black Vanguard, and it is by Antoine Sargent. And this book comes from the Aperture Foundation, which is I'm learning about it as well. It's a foundation that is focused on photographers, artists, where it's a collective, it's a organization. And so this book is listed as $50 US, but because of the promotion that was happening, I got it for $25. And as you can see, these colors are right up my alley. Can't you see? Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. So I invested in this book for $25, and I'll read what's on the back, because this particular book, it focuses on photography and portraiture that is from black photographers. And some of these pictures you may have seen before, because they have been published in well-known magazines such as Vogue or I know Vogue is definitely one. I think Essence was in there as well, and New York Times. So some of these images may look familiar to you, but I just appreciate that the fact that this is like very bulky and sturdy, or excuse me, bulky and durable. It's hardcover and it's very vibrant. Like, you're not missing out on any colors. So one more thing I will add to this is, earlier last week I had shown some videos of me getting the package and kind of unboxing it or whatever, and I asked everyone, hey, would you all like me to do a reaction of me going through the book? Now, as I mentioned, I went through some of them, but I didn't go through all of them, so I will start there. And the majority voted, yeah, we want to see what the book looks like. We want to see you go through it. So I am going to end the live with me doing that. And before I hop into that, I just want to encourage you to, if you want to stay in touch with me, click the link in my bio to connect with me, and you can sign up for my newsletter, which I send out typically every 2 weeks throughout the month. And also, if you are interested in working with me, you can also click the link in the bio and stay connected with me. Let's chat. So let's get into this. So this is the book. Can you all see this on my Instagram? Whoever is here, if you can see this, fine. On Facebook, can you all see this? Hopefully you can see it nicely as well. Okay, so we got the opening of the book. It's a nice blue page. Oh, and I didn't read the back of it. Let me read the back. So it says, the new black vanguard, photography, between art and fashion. That is the tagline. And it's by Antoine Sargent. An international community of young black photographers is making a decisive impact within the worlds of fashion and art, with pictures that convey beauty as an act of social justice. How fitting. In the new black vanguard, curator and critic Antoine Sargent gives shape and voice to a new movement in photography. So this is absolutely relevant to what is going on right now. There are many photojournalists, photographers out there on the front lines capturing what is going on right now. Of course, this book is coming from the perspective of art and fashion, but there are issues in many different realms, whether it is in the political sphere, in the fashion sphere, in the music industry. There are issues all around. So I really appreciate, I like fashion, and I love color, so I appreciate that this is coming from the perspective of social justice, but in the form of the fashion and art industry. So let me kind of skip to where I don't remember seeing, or pictures that I have not seen. Okay. So there are so many pictures in this book, so I'm not going to go through every single one, but I'm just going to show you the ones that stand out to me right now in this moment. I'm really just loving the colors that are in here. And you've got the captions or descriptions of the pictures are just very straightforward, where it says who the artist is, the location, and the year that it was published or taken. And it also includes information of where it was published or what series the image was published in. So for someone like me who really likes details, thank you, Miss Anita. It was great. I'm glad. Great seeing you. I'm glad you could join me today. Thank you. Thank you for coming by. Ooh, look at this one. This one. Look at all this color. Okay, I gotta be careful. Look at all this color. That is beautiful. And I'll show you all here too. Hold on, try to get the light out the way. Okay, there we go. That's probably as good as I'll get. That is beautiful. You can see the braided hair, cornrows, the yellow popping lips. And it says for this one, it was, hold on. I don't know if it's the model or the photographer, but it says Sarah from Lagos, Nigeria. And this was taken in 2015. And it was in the series of NGL. Yeah, it's really beautiful. It's really beautiful. And that's just one picture. One picture out of this whole book. Ooh. Okay, so what I'm looking at now is another series. You can see all that pink, beautiful pink delicious here. I am feeling this. You've got the aluminum foil kind of going on in the background. Lots of pink. But their faces are covered. So it's like a little mysterious. And this one, it's called Untitled 1 and Untitled 2 for both of the pictures. This came from Paris in 2012. The stylists are Celia Lutangu and Namsa Luba, and the series is from the African Queens. It was published in New York Magazine in August of 2012. Let me try to flip through and see some additional pictures that I might have to bookmark for something I can recreate or practice. Let me see. Okay, let me see. Let me find like maybe two. Oh, he was in. Okay. Well, this picture right here, I recognize the guy in the picture. He is in a series that I recently watched on Amazon Prime, Homecoming. I watched the second season. That show is crazy. But yeah, I'll just leave it at that. I can't believe it ended like that, but whatever. But yeah, I recognize him. And this is different. It's like vintage feel, but we all know it's taken modern day. And that's really cool that you can create a space that looks like it did back before my time. This one is called Untitled. It was taken in New York in 2018. Oh, I think this was for the movie, I forget the first part of it, but something on Bill Street. I actually haven't seen that movie, so I need to go see it. The models are Kiki Lane and Stephen James. And Stephen James, he's one of the characters in Homecoming, the Amazon series. And this was published in Vogue in January of 2019. Okay, I'll find one more picture and then I'll let y'all go. Okay, I'll find one more. I'm gonna find a good one, a good picture. Ooh, I have not seen these. Some of the pictures are wild, but they're really good though. Hold on, let me go back to this one. Oh, hold on, I just passed it. Hold on, I wanna find. They're all really good, but I want to find one. Okay, hold on. Okay, well, since I'm on this page, I'm going to show you this one. So, this particular image right here on that I'm pointing to with the white head wrap. The white head wrap. So, what really stands out to me in this picture, or this particular image, is the bold color of eyeliner or makeup. That is something, well, that's one thing that I pay attention to when I see images of pictures that have been retouched. So in beauty photography, you have a lot of close-ups of your face or the model's face, and it's an opportunity for you to play around with makeup and smoothing the skin a little bit, and enhancing some of the colors of the makeup. So I appreciate the bold pop of color on the model. It's this nice blue color that contrasts with the subject's complexion, which is a very dark, beautiful complexion. And I don't know, hold on, let me bring it over here so you can see it. And then other elements of the picture that really stand out to me is the contrast between the subject's skin complexion and like the background and the white turban. So I really like contrast, not too much, but a nice balance between making the skin tones vibrant and pop, but also keeping it as natural as possible. So I can imagine this being on like a hot day and this person is just sitting wherever they are, like on the beach, in the sand. This white turban is kind of keeping them cool, and they're just in a moment of meditation or peace. And so I get really relaxing vibes from looking at this picture. And I definitely, that's the eyeliner, the outline, the contours of like the face is something that I would like to try. Just for practice sake, not necessarily to say this is my style or my thing, but more so, can I achieve a look that is like this? And this one is called Moments of Youth from Lagos, Nigeria, taken in 2019. The stylist is Daniel Obasi. The model is Adebayo Samuel. And this was published in Primary Paper, number 2, I guess the series called Age, and published in 2019. So another really cool thing about this particular book is that not only do I get to see beautiful images and get the inspiration that I need from time to time, but also I get to see who are the photographers that I can, do my research on and study, but also where are they being published. So through this book, I'll have a list of publications that I can dream of publishing my work to, and publish to reach a different audience and get some of my work out there and be a published photographer. So yeah, I don't regret investing in this book at a really great rate of only $25. I think this is a really great resource to inspire me to create photography or portraits that have either a message to them or evoke some type of feeling of those who are seeing it and witnessing it. So that's it. That's all I have. That is my live reaction for this book, one of the books that I recently purchased. Thank you for joining me on this ride. And this is day 4 of the countdown. It's really day 2 of the countdown, but I'm going backwards. So this is considered my day 4. Tomorrow will be day 3 remaining before I do the website release. So I will be jumping on IG Live every night this week leading up to Friday on Hi Miss Wanda. That's my mom. So yeah, I'll be jumping on live every night at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time to come on and just chat with you and build some excitement for the release of my new and improved website, which I have been working on for the last few months, and will be releasing that thing on Friday. So come join me tomorrow night, Lord willing, at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I guess you'll just have to wait and see what we're going to be talking about tomorrow night. But thank you for everyone who stopped by for a little bit or stayed the whole time. I appreciate your support and your encouragement. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you. Like I said, you can contact me, click the link in my bio, get in touch with me. You can contact me, we can connect if you want to work with me and get some beautiful portraits taken of your family, or even, if you want some headshots, feel free to get in touch with me. I would love to serve you and work with you. So on that note, be safe out there. Protect your space, your mental space, with everything going on. Be safe out there. And also, for those who live in Maryland, tomorrow, ballots are due. They have to be postmarked by 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So I encourage you to get out there and vote as well, because your voice does matter. So if you can get to any of those drop-off locations or drop it off in the mailbox prior to 8 p.m., do the thing. I have to actually drop mine off. So let me go ahead and finish mine, pack it up, make sure I'm ready to drop it off at the mailbox in the morning. So get out there and vote. Have a great night, and I will chat with you later. Bye, everyone. All right. Let me end the video here. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.